Here is my power steering pump. I can move this in and out quite a bit. I've been noticing quite a bit of belt squeal and trying to figure out this problem. Been stumping me here for a few days. I do notice that down in here, quite a bit of gunk buildup in there. I don't know if that's from the old belt or what. I did change this belt out probably 6 months ago, and it started squealing on me again probably 3 weeks ago. Also on this water pump, I feel a little bit of play in there. Ow, sucker's hot. I can feel it. I don't know if you can see it, but everything else seems to be tight. I did change out the alternator thinking this was a problem, but it was not. Idler pulleys, nice and smooth, no play. Air conditioner compressor down here feels nice and tight. I did think maybe it was the harmonic balancer. I know quite a few people out there have been saying that they've changed this right here out and it's fixed the problem because of this rubber sleeve becoming uneven in there and causing the pulley to wobble or something. Everything seems to be nice on that. This is a Ford F-150. It's a 2003 4.6 liter. Okay, I'm going to show you what I found, what I've been doing here. Hopefully you'll be able to see this, but that power steering pump pulley in the grooves there, all that gunk that I showed you earlier, I've been scraping that out with a little pick, and you can see that all over underneath the engine there. Hopefully that'll be what my problem is, but I got a little bit on the harmonic balancer too. I'm gonna clean both of them up real good, and all the rest of my pulleys, make sure they're good. I'm gonna throw the belt back on it, run it. I'm gonna run it without the fan and the shroud installed just for a very short while, just see if that squeal goes away. Hopefully that'll fix it. Okay, just an update on this. I'm gonna tell you what I've done. I've got down in here and I've cleaned this power steering pump pulley right here. It was just caked with, I guess, parts of the belt. I don't know if it was from this current belt or the previous one that I threw 6 months ago, but it's just caked, and I've got a pick in there and I've cleaned all that stuff out. I also had quite a bit down in here with the harmonic balancer. There's quite a bit of stuff in there, and a little bit on the AC pulley. I don't know if you can see that or not, but where I'm pointing me down there, you got the V groove or serpentine groove, whatever you want to call it, pulley down there. I cleaned all of that out. What I'm going to do, I know that this has play in it here, in and out. I'm not going to worry about it right now, and that little bit of play that's in this, even less play in this, I'm not going to worry about that right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put that belt back on and run this a little bit without the fan and the shroud on, and just see if it's going to squeal or if that took care of my problem. So I'm going to do that now, and I'm going to go ahead and put this mass airflow and duct back on installed, because it's not going to run without that. And I'm going to put that back on, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I've got everything installed here. I've got the this is the mass airflow duct right here installed, and I've got the belt installed down here. Made sure everything was in the grooves, nothing left out. Everything's in there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to crank it up, see if I've got this squeal. What I'll have to do is I'll have to rev it up, probably, because that's where I was getting the squeal before, is at a higher RPM. So I'll have to rev that up, see if that goes away. So anyway, I'm going to start it up. Just one thing there. You'll notice that the fan is not installed and the shroud is not on there, so you don't want to do this very long if you do this. It'll last a little while, but you know, you want to monitor your coolant gauge, make sure you're not overheating, but I'm not going to have it on that long. And I do not hear any squeal whatsoever yet. So where I was getting this squeal at was about anywhere from 1500 to 2000 RPM. So So I'm just going to rev this up here and see what happens. And Squeal is gone.